everyone. I am Dr.D.Princy, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. In this video, I am going to explain about structured query language. What is SQL? Actually, it is a standard language for accessing and manipulating databases. It stands for Structured Query Language. By using SQL, we can access and manipulate databases. It became a standard of the American National Standards Institute in 1996 and of the International Organization for Standardization in 1987. With SQL, we can do many things. For example, we can execute queries against a database. We can retrieve the data from a database. We can also insert row or records into the database. Sometimes we can update records in a database. If the data are no longer used, we can delete records from the database. We can also create new databases. We can create new tables in databases. We also create stored procedures, views, functions, triggers, and we can also set permissions on tables, procedures, and views. Relational Database Management System. It's shortly known as RDBMS. It is the basis for SQL and also for modern database systems such as MS SQL Server, IBM DB2, Oracle, MySQL, and Microsoft Access. The data in Relational Database Management System is stored in database objects called as tables. We already know about a table is a collection of related data entries and it consists of columns and rows. Column is nothing but a vertical entity in a table and row is a horizontal entity in a table. A record is also known as row is each individual entry that is stored in a table. In SQL, we have two types. The overall queries divided into two types, SQL statements and SQL commands. Most of the actions need to perform on a database are done with the SQL statements only. This statement consists of keywords that are very easy to understand and we can use it easily. A database most often contains one or more tables, simply known as a database is a collection of tables. Each table is identified by a name and contains the records as a row with the data. Some database systems require a semicolon at the end of each SQL statement. Some statement need to be ended with a semicolon and command no need to be ended with a semicolon. Semicolon is a standard way to separate each SQL statement in a database system. Then the SQL server execute the SQL statement individually. This is the simple process of SQL. When we pass an SQL query, it goes to the SQL language processor. The processor getting that or translate the query into parser and optimizer. Parsing, it does two things, parsing and optimizing. Then it goes to the RDBMS engine. It does two things. It connects with the file manager and transaction manager. After it executing queries, it retrieve or insert or update anything in the database and give a result. SQL commands. The overall SQL statements are divided into 5 types. DDL stands for Data Definition Language. It contains creation of table, dropping table, truncating table, alter and renaming. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. It includes insert, update and delete rows. DCL, Data Control Language. We can grant either all the privileges or revoke all the permissions. DCL stands for transaction control language. It involves commit, permanent save point at a particular specified line should be saved, rollback is nothing but an undo. DQL statement, data query language, that is select. By using select statement, we can retrieve rows from the table. Apart from that, we can the most important SQL commands are select, which is used to extract the data, update, which is used to update the data in a database, delete, insert into, create database, alter database, create table, alter table, drop table, create index, and drop index. In the forthcoming videos, we are going to see one by one. Thank you all.